Tonight,
This is the new you.
Shannon's treadmill turnaround.
Oh, what a goal!
And the black team's big responsibility.
I'm so sick of this goddamn nugget.
Then,
A challenge that will tire you out.
the road rage is rampant. As the champions burn up the bitumen
It was anybody's game.
in a contest that comes down to the wire.
Callum carries up. As long as I don't drop this, I can pick it comes back. Oh, he's brought the newspaper.
I hope that's not to hit us with, Shannon.
You're fine at the backyard, mate.
Oh, through the fridge. I had to open the fridge yesterday. It's the biggest loser of the week. I had the power of the fridge. You like, mate?
Craig.
Oh, awesome.
What's the note say?
Your team must hold this 5-kilo gold nugget until weigh-in. Failure to do so will result in a severe weight penalty. But if you succeed, Ararat will cash in. Good luck.
Oh, don't put it down.
We've got to get through several training sessions, our own personal training sessions, the challenge coming up. So it's going to be tough, but the black team are very strong and committed. I'm sure we can do it. We're going to do it for Ararat.
The black team better watch their backs because a penalty going into this weigh-in could be a massive advantage to the blue team. Just a tap, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
He's tried many a times, but he won't get me.
I bet after receiving the power of the fridge, Craig wished that he had a pass this week. And Commando and I, we had a surprise of our own. I guess you guys are wondering about the newspaper. Yeah, that would be the blue team victory. With, let's just have a good look at the front of that. Strength in numbers. Scott and Spanner lead the blue team to victory.
To see Spanner and Scott on the front of the paper is lovely. They're our husbands and they're 100% behind us and the blue team, and that makes being here just that little bit extra special. Ararat is on the move once again. The town has faced one of the toughest challenges yet.
Come on, go blue!
Pulling two 11-tonne tractors around Centenary Park. OMG. Oh, here's a bit for the black team. Heading up the black team was John Bassett, who...
Go wide!
Who, despite his best intentions, steered his team to a spot of bother. This win sends a much-needed advantage back to the blue team in the Biggest Loser house. A much-needed advantage.
True word.
They've heard. The town continues to eat well and train hard on their quest to reach their 26,000-kilo weight loss target. I'm very proud of my town, and I'm so pleased that we once again have some sort of advantage going into the challenge. Let's hope that we can use it this time and win the challenge as well.
How does it feel to know that the whole town's behind us? How good is it? All your partners are involved. Girls, can you see a difference in your partners?
I didn't expect him to even, you know, he doesn't do anything like that, and let alone on his own. I'm so proud of him.
Shame you couldn't win though, I suppose.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't have, you've got to give Blue a little bit, though.
My husband's lost a lot of weight by the look of that. Yeah, a lot of weight.
Knowing that Scott has lost weight and made changes while I'm in here makes it easier to know that when I go home, we're on the same journey, so it'll be fun to do it together.
So Ararat's digging in, so it's time for you guys to keep your end of the bargain up. Blue team, my gym, let's go.
Black team, we might be behind the 8 ball, but we've got trainers, so let's go.
Oh, dear. Right, Dom.
Well, it's within the rules. If that nugget hits the ground, unlucky for the black team.
All right, black team.
Today's training session is about putting it back on the contestants, having them remember the real reasons why they're here and what needs to be done. They need to prove to themselves and each other that they've got what it takes.
We need to keep that gold nugget off the ground, and we need to train. Let's go. So straight on there, straight on, start the time, make this happen.
The way in which I've designed today's training session is so that they can hang on to that golden nugget. And 5 kilos is going to help with burning off any extra calories.
I don't understand how we're meant to train to our full potential with this big gold thing in our hands at all times. I'm so sick of this goddamn nugget.
Working out in the gym with a golden nugget's definitely a pain, and because I remember the black team had to have it in their hands at all times. The girls slept with it last night.
Shaz, wake up. It's your turn, mate. The rock. Oh, I can't keep holding it. Oh, shit. It doesn't make a real good pillow.
All right, Craig.
Can't wait for a weigh-in day to come in. We'll be able to get rid of our golden nugget and we'll all be able to sleep a lot easier.
We need to improve our fitness. We need to get into the guts of this session.
You know, I don't believe that the gold nugget is a disadvantage for the black team. I want them thinking about the positive aspect. It's actually going to help them and help the town of Ararat if they can hold it until the next weigh-in.
Black team, thinking bigger picture. Who are you doing this for? Besides yourselves.
Ararat.
Ararat? Why Ararat?
They picked us out as champions. We were proven right. Ararat do it, we challenge the rest of Australia then.
Ararat's already inspired, but if Ararat can kick another town off to do something similar, it's just great for the overall obesity of Australia.
Come on, guys. We can do this either with this nugget. Sick of that money we're going to give back to Ararat. Cal took it for himself, but we'll do it for the team and for Ararat, eh?
Just a little statistic, the black team on its own has already raised over $34,000.
One more. Up. Good.
They've only been here for 5 weeks. They should be so proud of themselves.
You think you would have been doing that 5 weeks ago, Sharon? No. Not a problem, not a problem. Loving this.
I've raised nearly $4,500 just by my weight loss.
Here we go, Caitlin.
I want to make Ararat proud.
Come on, what'd you weigh the last weigh-in?
156.
156 point what? 0.4. So what are you gonna lose? 6.5 kilos. Come on, let's go. More, you need to work harder to get that. Why do you want to get that, Craig? Why do you need to get that 6.5?
Because I know I can.
You know you can, but what else does it do? $300 for every kilo. Don't give it over, 5 more, go.
I never knew if I was going to vomit or faint or just pass out.
Come on, it's in your head. You just said to yourself that you can, and then you talked yourself out of it. Go. I saw you do it, let's go.
I know I can do it if I really try, so I just had to dig deep.
Come on, go. Go. 1, come on. Drive it through the ceiling. 2. Where's that anchor, Craig? 3. You reckon you'd cop out if Cal was standing beside you? 4, come on, would you? Up. All right, good, there's 15. Plus whatever else you did.
I was very proud of myself. Made me think of all the family and friends back home I'm doing this for, who I want to be proud of me and believe in me.
Fantastic effort in pre-challenge training today, guys. Not forgetting the bigger picture and what it is that you're paying forward to the town of Ararat.
What Ararat said, they sent us off as town champions. I said on day 1 we weren't champions yet. When we go back, when we achieve our goals, then we'll be champions. We'll walk in proud. That's what we're going to do.
Still to come on The Biggest Loser. The blue team are flying in the gym.
28, 29, 30.
But will the black team clip their wings on a massive challenge day?
Come on, look at this, they're struggling.
Come on. All right. How you guys feeling?
Good.
All right. How great was yesterday's session with Paul de Gelder? Awesome bloke, eh? Amazing. Paul de Gelder was mauled by a bull shark in Sydney Harbour. After having lost a leg and one of his hands, Paul decided to make the most of his life.
One option was to give in to the depression, the sadness, the misery, curl up into a ball and just stop trying. Alternatively, I could choose positivity. I decided to persevere, and there was no excuse great enough for me to give up on myself, just like you guys.
Did you lay in bed last night thinking about his story? Yeah, me too. Our contestants need to use Paul's strength and courage to motivate themselves. It's time the contestants let go of any self-doubt that's held them back in the past. Today I'm going to find your limits and we are going to push and we're going to push the breaking point. In today's training session, fear of failure does not exist. I was going to push them harder and faster than they've ever been pushed in their lives. Go! All right, let's get this in context. Kevin is running at 11 kilometres an hour. He couldn't even walk on a treadmill at level 5 on day 1. He's now running with a smile on his face and a look of determination that I can do anything.
In the training session with Paul, he suggested that you should set yourself little goals and little successes along the way.
4, 3, 2, off.
That's all I've done the entire time through my weight loss journey.
We've just done 11. We're now going to try 11.5 kilometres an hour.
Yep.
Does it feel good to be challenged like this? Like, you're smiling. You lost your marbles or something? I'm pushing you beyond the limit. Mate, I remember standing there on that treadmill and having you go, that's it! Head up, chest up.
First time I ever entered a training session with Shannon, he had me on a treadmill on 5. I struggled.
Time starts again. Get up and start again. Come on, up, Kev.
1 sec.
What 1 sec? We're doing things your way.
I struggled beyond belief, to the point that I walked out of the training session.
Does it feel good to have a bit of self-respect back?
Definitely. There's nothing, as Paul was saying yesterday, there's nothing you can't achieve unless you put your mind to it.
Even 11.5 at 170 odd kilos?
We're going to give it a crack.
We're letting it all go. Let's go!
Today, he's setting the treadmill at 11.5. I go, this guy's got to see something in me that I'm not seeing. So I'm happy the fact that this is going to be my benchmark and I'm going to need to push myself.
4, 3, 2, time! That is absolutely bloody amazing. That's you, mate. On day 1, Kevin was a dead man walking. Now, he was relishing the chance to push his mind and his body to its limits. Kevin's proof that with a little bit of exercise, watching your diet, and a huge serving of guts and determination, you can turn your life around no matter what your weight is. 10.5. Nice deep breath. Shannon's lived this entire Biggest Loser journey that near enough's good enough. In today's training session, all there was this look of steely determination and self-belief in anything she did. I think the fastest you've ever run before this was 8.5 for 30 seconds. This is 12. That's all but a 50% increase on your fastest time ever. When you're ready, honey?
Yep, let's go.
Go. Good girl. You can do it, Shan. Think of your future. Think of the future you're going to live with your girls. Nothing's going to hold you back. You said to Paul, I've got no fear anymore. Shannon started off really strong. It was awesome to see the mental battle going on in Shannon's head on the treadmill. Got you 7, 5, but then the doubt crept in. 3, feet off, step off, good girl. Catch your breath. You're 4 seconds short. We're going again. Catch your breath.
I think I've always had the fear of failure because I've never been able to achieve anything.
Trust us for a week. Throw absolute
I failed my
caution.
whole life with everything, and if I come here and I fail, then I've done it again.
How do you think you can fail here? You can't fail. You're already here. You're competing every day as PT. You're eating well. You haven't failed a single day. Every day you get up and train and eat well and try and make a difference, you've succeeded. There is no fail here. You're going to do it. I can see.
The fastest you've ever run. This is in your life. Think of it. No fear. Paul standing here going, go, go.
Paul and I talked about my fear of failure, and he addressed that by saying that he has fears of failure too, that it's all right to fail.
Focus on that point, keep those legs sticking over.
It's what you do when you fail that makes you a better person.
4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. What a girl!
Gives you a lot of hope knowing that Shannon's not going to quit at anything. You don't mind seeing your teammates sort of stumble and fall over, but as long as they pick themselves back up and they keep going, that's what counts.
Yeah.
How good does it feel?
Oh, it feels good now. I've done it.
That's
yeah.
it. That's the whole idea. Without a doubt, Paul de Gelder's session this week has opened our contestants' minds to the possibilities of life. There are no limitations. There are no bounds.
So leaving the house this early can only mean one thing. It's challenge day.
I love challenge days. They're sort of a chance to shine. They're a really, really good workout.
There was a lot of markers on the road and I thought it looked like a running event. I don't like running.
We walked down the track and we saw the big pile of tyres.
That's a lot of tyres, guys.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be painful.
Oh my God.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Hayley.
Well, Black Team, it's good to see you looking after the gold nugget.
Yeah, we've got the gold nugget. It's in good hands.
Well, that's good because you'll need all of your resolve to get through today's challenge. A challenge that will tire you out, literally.
The Black Team have experience with tyres. Flipping tyres, rolling tyres, getting the tyres across the dam. I don't know whether that's going to give us a huge advantage, but we possibly have a lot more experience than the blue team.
You will have a little bit of help from these.
No, what do we got?
Ooh.
Ah, we got this, guys. When the cars showed up and they had the large trailers on the back, I knew those tyres had to get in the trailer somehow. I just hoped it wasn't going to be too hard.
Your job is to move that colossal stack of tyres 600 metres from the start line to the finish line using yourselves and a few basic tools. You'll feel these cages attached to the cars, which will be gradually creeping slowly along the course.
I thought they were helping us.
The team with the most tyres in their cage at the finish line wins. And you really want to have the most tyres when you finish because today's losing team will be hit with a 2 kilogram weight penalty.
The 2 kilo weight penalty could be huge this week, considering we've got the gold nugget, and if we drop that, we get a weight penalty as well.
Blue team, you have an advantage today thanks to the blue team in Ararat. Well done.
We need it.
Thanks, Shazzy.
Oh, nothing else is scrappy.
Yeah, thanks to your husband.
Blue team, want to know what your advantage is?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
A 15 tyre bonus in your cage before you even start.
That's good.
It's impossible to make up.
Now, guys, we need to even up the teams.
Oh.
Black team, you have 6 team members, and blue team, you only have 4.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
So today, black team, you need to sit out 2 of your members, so I'll give you a moment to decide.
There was 2 had to sit out again, which is always a bit of a frustration for us that we can't all get to participate.
The running bit worries me. The carrying doesn't, but the running does.
Yeah.
But at least this time we had the choice of who to pull out ourselves instead of the blue team picking.
OK, black team, who'll be sitting out of today's challenge?
Today we decided Tony and Sharon will be sitting out looking after the rock.
How boring is that? Seriously? I don't want to watch a nugget. I want to carry some tyres. God, I don't like this game anymore.
OK, it's time for the fun to begin. Let's get you to the start line. Best of luck.
Thanks, Hayley. Let's face it, the chips are down. The blue team's lost every weigh-in. And if we don't win this challenge and we get a 2 kilo disadvantage, we're probably sending another team member home.
The rules for the challenge were pretty simple. Every couple of minutes, the cars moved an extra 50 metres. We just had to get as many tyres in the trailer as we could.
Good luck, contestants. Ready. Set.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Go, black.
That's it. Get that log, get that rope.
I'm feeling confident going into the challenge. It's good having a 15 tyre head start. As long as we go 1 for 1 with the black team, we should win.
That's it. Don't leave too much of a tail. Good. Get them on, get them on, get them on, get them on.
The commando actually came up with a good theory just to put as many tyres on the rope as we could and try to roll them or drag them down before the cars moved off too far.
All right, that's it, boys. Just take that slack. Just trust yourselves. Pull it tight, boobs. Let's go. That's it. Go, guys. Go.
Okay.
That's it.
The blue team has come up with a few different tactics. First of all, we're going to try and roll as many tyres as we can on the log and see how we go.
No, Trine, hang on, it's caught.
The tyres were much heavier and much harder to move than I initially thought they would be. I just didn't believe I could do it, and it was frustrating me that I couldn't do it.
That's it.
Hang on, Trine, sorry. Okay.
pulling me calf.
I was a little bit worried because the black team seemed to be working like a machine.
Yeah, lock it in tight. Come on.
Week by week, the black team have been stepping it up. We've been on top of our game since entering the Biggest Loser house. There's no reason why we can't do it today.
Good. That's it, mate.
Oh, excellent.
Go, mate, go. Good stuff.
You're a legend.
Come on, let's dig deep. Come on, look at this. They're struggling.
Ready?
Come on, they're one ahead of us.
Oh, touch me.
I don't know why my blue team just can't work together.
Stop, Ben.
Come on. Come on, Shan. Everything we do seemed to fail. Hold on to this, my darling
I'm
girl.
trying,
like
Shannon,
this.
I've
You
got
have
no
to.
strength to
Well, you
get
have
it.
to. You can. You just monitor that. It was made even more frustrating to look across at the black team, accelerating in front of us, and my guys were just treading water. Because you're dropping your stick, it's coming through. You got to keep your end up. That's why they keep coming down this way. That's it. Come on, mate. Shan, don't touch the tyres.
Oh, sorry, Shannon.
Use your arm. Use your arm up roll like that.
Yep.
Right?
Cal's quite competitive, and I think he was getting quite frustrated that we were losing.
Now go.
Let the tyres hit your arm.
But having someone scream in my face doesn't make me move any quicker.
I'm not trying to...
If anything, it puts me off the game.
Rope up, mate.
Okay, guys, we're even with them now.
If my calculations are right, the black team had already made up that 15 tyre advantage, and we were off to a fantastic lead.
We finally just struggled to get to the trailer.
Okay, let's move these cars forward to the 100-metre mark. Way you go.
And then the car starts taking off. It was heartbreaking.
Coming up, the blue team turn on each other.
Don't leave them unattended.
Don't start bagging out your teammates. It's not the way your team plays.
It's imperative, with a 2-kilogram penalty at stake in today's challenge, that we finish on top of the black team. But it was the worst possible start for the blue team.
This.
The black team were absolutely kicking our butts. My blue team, happy just to fluff around and argue and carry on. Let's get this lined out. Yes, yes, yes. You've got to get the line on, mate. It's not fast to do one at a time. They got the whole load on. The black team are used to winning. It's habit forming.
Yes! Keep going, black team!
The black team showed excellent teamwork. And Craig, again, was a powerhouse.
Mate, you should enter some strongman comps.
He was the machine that was just feeding those tyres into that trailer.
You're made for this, mate. Good. Legs. Look at all those squats we've done. All that heavy lifting.
Okay, it's time now to move the cars forward another 50 metres. Way you go.
Oh, come on, let's get it in. That's it, good.
By the 150-metre mark, we had to change our tactics pretty quickly so that we could try and keep up.
The other thing you can do, I'll tell you what, just start rolling them now. Roll them into that fence. Go.
Basically everything we thought before, we just threw out the window and, yeah, it was a bit helter-skelter.
That's it. But get them going the right way, honey. You're going to have to take 2 seconds. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know why Shannon's head just was not in this challenge. It wasn't her day.
Here, Cal.
Shannon would roll a tyre down the hill. Instead of it rolling straight, boom, it would take off into the bushes. Roll on it properly, take a second to get the roll right, and then...
Craig, look at that. They got tyres freaking going everywhere.
And it wasn't just Shannon, whose aim was a little bit loose. It wasn't looking good for the blue team. And Cal was getting more and more wound up.
Don't leave them unattended.
Oh, Cal, don't start bagging out your teammates. It's not the way your team plays. Cal likes to be looked up to and likes to be a leader, but he's just being a bully.
Hey?
Cal's cracking the shit.
That's what we want.
When Cal was yelling and, you know, not very supportive to us, I could really understand where Caitlin was coming from when she chose Cal to come across to the blue team.
I have decided that Cal will go to the blue team.
Oh, Cal.
I love Cal, but I think competition brings out the worst in him.
You got to do two, you can't just do one.
I will do two.
You could have pushed harder. That's all I'm saying.
It was the best opportunity for me to get rid of him.
Free, go. Get up. Get up, mate. Good boy. Off you go, boys. Good cow. Well done, off you go.
Let's face it, the chips are down, so it's panic stations, basically. I was feeling pretty frustrated with Kev behind me. I was always walking too quick for him.
Wait. We've got to drop that.
Come on, mate. Back on it. Every time you stopped was allowing the black team to catch up.
Keep going. Come on, Craig. Come on.
This is what you're telling me. You're telling yourself. Come on, set yourself. Set yourself. I'm a pretty straight up, I'll say what I think type of guy because I don't like to lose and I want to stay in the game. Go wee! I really need this. I've left the family at home and stuff like that, and yeah, it's a big decision to do it, so it's not something you take lightly. You feed him. I need to make that change in my life to be a better father for both my kids.
Okay, let's move these cars forward to the 400-metre mark. Let's go.
Go. Good. Let's get this one. Go. Here comes Jane. It's going 50 metres.
Put him back on the pole.
Still to come, Cal pushes his team to the limit.
Quick. Go back, get Kev.
And himself over the edge as both teams battle to the finish.
That's it, Kev's good, mate.
400-metre mark. Both teams' cages are looking pretty full.
Awesome work, mate. So this is the 400-metre mark, 200 to go.
Here comes the hill. Who's got the drive to dig that little bit deeper and keep fighting all the way to the finish line?
That's it, mate. Come on.
There's only sort of 200 metres to go, but every 50 metres further you go, it's an extra 50 metres to run back to the tyre stack. So this is a very tough challenge.
You right to throw them in, Jane?
I'll give it a go.
The longer you have to try to carry the tyres, the heavier they were getting. I couldn't jog no more. It was really taxing.
Come on, man. You're stronger than this. Drive with your legs into the ground.
The arms were hurting, the neck, the back, the legs.
150 metres and it's done.
I could see the finish line was near. I thought I can't give up now. The black team were in front, but the blue team went far behind.
Let's go! All of a sudden, the blue team stopped looking for the easy way out. Cal had taken a chill pill. And Kevin, Shannon and Katrina were knuckling down and doing the hard yards.
Right, these are yours, Kev. I'm going back up.
We got our butts kicked in last week's challenge, and it's time for the blue team to square up the ledger. If you could take 4, Kev, that would be sick. They grabbed the tyres and just slogged it out.
Okay, let's move these cars another 50 metres to the 450-metre mark.
As the Honda kept pulling further and further away, the track got harder and harder.
I don't think I'm ever going to complain about changing a tyre again.
I was trying to make sure I stayed focused so I can keep pushing for our blue team.
Could this be a case of the tortoise and the hare? After a blazing start, now the black team were looking pretty burnt out. There was nowhere to run and there was nowhere to hide.
Come on, Kate, you gotta keep moving.
I'm feeling so exhausted. I wasn't sure how I was going to get the courage to continue.
It's a choice. Let's go. You want to win this challenge? Let's go. Come on, black team. That's it, Kate. Keep going.
The black team are working hard, but they're tiring.
Okay, pick him up.
We cannot give up at this point.
Okay, let's move these cars forward to the 500-metre mark. Only 100 metres to go. Take them away. Let's go. Run, run, run!
I thought I was there and suddenly had to pick up and run again. Oh, it was just a kick in the guts.
Come on, I reckon you can get back here with 4 tyres by the time we get there. Let's go. 1 tyre could be the difference between a 2-kilo penalty and winning the next weigh-in. Let's go, get back.
We just have to keep pushing, and you don't want to get that 2-kilo weight disadvantage. We've really got to empty the tank today.
All I could think about is I didn't want to lose because my husband Spanner led Ararat's blue team to win another advantage for us.
Come on, go blue!
And I just want to keep winning because he's doing it for us at home.
At the start of the challenge, there was a lot of self-doubt, but since meeting Paul de Gelder, I was just telling myself, if I do fail and I can't, we'll get back up and give it another go.
Everything was aching. My neck, my back, my arms, my feet, my knees. It was just an all-for-one sale. Everything was going.
That's it, Kev, come on. Push hard, mate. And how far you've come. Come on, you've got a little more in there. You've got a weigh-in coming. Ask yourself the question. You've done everything you can. Let's go. Come on.
I believe my fitness has increased dramatically since day 1 in the Biggest Loser house. Last season's experiences of challenge days weren't that good for me.
Dad used to say if I was bored, go for a walk. But then walking bored me even more. That's why I'd go sit behind a computer instead. Jeez, I wish I didn't.
In the challenge today, I kept going as fast and as hard as I could and made sure that them tyres got into the back of that trailer.
Without a doubt, this was the best physical performance I've ever seen from Big Kev. This challenge had been going for hours, and towards the end, he was more fired up than the beginning.
As I head up with some tyres, I sort of look at the Blacks trailer, and it's pretty level with ours. It looks like it'll come down to the wire. It's now time that you either stand up and be counted or just disappear into the woodwork.
Cars, move it forward to the 550-metre mark.
We're at the 550-metre mark and we can see the finish line. Come on, guys, collect as many tyres as you can and get them back here pronto.
Come on, let's go. Step it out. This could be the difference between a 2-kilo weight penalty and the black team being above that yellow line.
Don't forget, last-ditch effort. The 2-kilo penalty cost us a player last time. It's neck and neck. I've seen the bin. It's so close.
That tyre is so heavy.
With so much at stake and the result being so close thus far, tactics definitely played a massive role. The last thing you wanted was for any of your tyres to be left on the track.
No.
Okay, let's go. Grab 2. Grab 1 off Treen. Treen, power up the hill, then I want you girls running. 1 for Treen, good. There was no use sending anybody back to the start because they had no chance of getting all the way back to the finish.
I just couldn't get myself to run. My legs wouldn't do what my mind was telling it.
Come on, the girls have got 3. You've got to carry 3, Caitlin.
I can't carry 3.
Come on, think smart. Grab the light ones. Let's go.
There are no light ones.
This is going to be impossible.
Come on.
The blue team hasn't really had much to write home about.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
And we were pretty close in this one, and we knew it.
We've got 6 tyres on the track.
Although it hurt, we had to make sure that we got those last tyres into the trailer.
Right.
Both cages looked absolutely level. From where I was standing, it was anybody's game. This could be the difference between going home and staying in the competition. Go, mate, the best you got, Kev. The best you got, a heroic effort so far, mate. 2 kilos, boys, we're not going down like this. Let's get them down the time.
Breathe, slow it down.
You can stay the hopper, come on.
I was so exhausted. I was really, really struggling with the 3rd tyre.
Slow your breathing.
I can't carry 3 tyres. I just couldn't do it anymore.
Go! There's 6 tyres on the track for the Blues. Come on!
These cars are about to start. Let's go.
Haley's there.
Let's go. They're about to start. Get them up here.
Quick.
Come on, mate.
Quick.
Let's go, you guys. You've literally got less than a minute. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, you can jog, dude. Let's go. You can jog. Let's go. Yes, you can. Jog. Let's go. Come on. This is the finish.
Less than a minute to go, and I get these cars started.
We're going to start the cars. Come on. Get them in there, Blues. Go. Haley's there.
Okay, start the cars. Okay, cars, take it away to the 600-metre mark. The finish. Way you go.
Oh, yeah.
Just as I threw the last 3 tyres into the cage, the car drove off and I was completely spent. Like, today was the hardest challenge.
Seeing that trailer cross the finish line and turning back and seeing Craig and Caitlin with 3 tyres each. Oh, no.
Is that 100?
That was 110, mate. I just got nothing left.
How does it feel, that?
Oh, it feels awesome, mate. It feels awesome.
Doing this, is this the place for you? Is this going to give you the tools you need to get your life under control long term? Is this going to change the type of role model you're going to be to the 2 kids?
Most definitely, mate. Like, I've robbed Jack of nearly 3 years of his life. And my missus, mate, that I thought I was really living life and going to the max, but for the last 3 years, at 130 kilos, I've thought that I've lived. But now you realise that you can do so much better.
What are you going to say to her when you go home, mate?
Just got to apologise, mate.
Cal had finally tapped into the source of the anger and frustration that he directed at the blue team in the challenge. You feel guilty?
Oh, absolutely, mate. I got a lot of makeup to do. Look at that.
It's great, eh?
And I got you to thank, mate.
It's in the heart, mate.
It is, mate.
So good. It's so good to hear you say that, you know. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
This really has been a week of self-discovery for the blue team. I'm so proud of the journey that the contestants have made so far.
Blue and black teams, congratulations. A superhuman effort by you all. Well done. Awesome.
Very good, guys. Great challenge.
Shannon, proud of your team?
Yeah, they really worked well as a team. We didn't get off to a good start, but nobody lost it. They continued working hard and keeping their heads up, which was a really good sign of a team.
It was. Well done, guys. And Commander, your black team, you seem to be right on them with military precision.
Well, the black team started at a disadvantage, being 15 tyres down, but they didn't use that as an excuse. They dug deep and they just kept fighting every step of the way.
Well, one thing is for sure, you guys, you are a far cry from the people we met 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago, I probably couldn't have walked that course once, let alone back and forward carrying tyres, and I just can't believe who I've become, and I just want to keep at it.
I can let you all know that after a count and a recount, the score was 126 tyres to 125.
One tyre. An epic battle that had lasted for 3 hours or so came down to 1 tyre.
What did I say, Craig? I was blown away. And that's something that I was using to motivate Craig and the rest of the black team throughout the whole challenge today.
And the winner of today's tyre challenge is...
Come on.
the black team.
It was like losing at Collingwood by a point. Everyone hates that.
To get up and have that 1 tyre in front at the end, it must have been demoralising for the poor blue team. I do feel for them a bit. But for us, yeah, it was just, it was great.